Hey guys, and in today's video of what I have to review is my Spirit Halloween 2013 Convulsing Nurse. So let's get straight into it. So what we have here is Convulsing Nurse herself. She was made by Tekky Design. Well, back then it was Tekky Toys, 11 years ago. Now it's Tekky Design. And yeah, she was made by them. She was sold in stores at Spirit Halloween and also online as well for $149.99. At the time for this, what you were paying for was actually worth the price. She is at least 5 feet, maybe 5.5 feet tall, I would say. She convulses back and forth. Usually right here she would have adhesive right here where you could just connect them to the wall, and once those there's two of those, one there, one the other side on the arm, and yeah, you connect those to the wall and it looks like she's being tortured and stuff. However, mine's the adhesive has fallen off over the years, but yeah, where I didn't actually buy mine's at Spirit Halloween. I bought mines in 2017 from OfferUp. This guy was selling her for only $60. $60 for her, 100% worth it. So I went and picked her up. But when I got her home, she wasn't moving. However, when I found a loose wire around the motor, every single time I would connect that, she would start convulsing back and forth. So we got that fixed up and she's been working ever since. I've been using her since then on my display. I haven't used her for the last 2 years, but since I got her back in 2017, she's been part of my display and she's been working flawlessly with no issues at all. She's very, I really don't see her broken as much. Like, she's always working. It's normal for her to break. But yeah, like, I really haven't seen any of these break that much. She's been working for the past 11 years. What's common in these convulsing ones to break a lot is their heads, especially Convulsing Nurse. There's been times where I've seen them have broken heads and their heads are just like completely lopsided to the side of like her shoulder. Mine's, on the other hand, has never had that issue, which I'm extremely happy for, because yeah, it really affects her animation, because when she's moving back and forth and her head is like completely sideways like that, like broken, then it's really difficult for her to really make that animation, because her head also moves back and forth as well. So yeah, I don't know how you're able to fix that, but you might have to, take off the clothing here and get to the head and fix up that pull. However, mine has never had that issue, so I don't have to worry about that. I've taken very good care of her and so on. Yeah. So this is what, this type of animatronic is what you would get back then at Spirit Halloween, with the blood, the gore. Since 2015, they've been lacking in the blood and gory stuff. I believe this year with Rick Ratman, that's like one of our goriest animatronics that we've ever gotten, and he looks really good. So hopefully Spirit starts getting back into making gory animatronics, because Tekky Design, they're good. I love them so much because they tend to do the most goriest looking animatronics. There's plenty of them that they've done, and they've done an amazing job. They just love the blood. They're the kings of like making gory animatronics, and I really do hope one day we get a return of Convulsing Nurse. I think they could bring her back, and she would sell good, and especially for the price point. So at the time she was $149.99. If they bring her back, then she's definitely gonna be worth the price, especially the increase. The most they could increase on her is maybe $30, $10, $20. No, like they could literally bring her back for $180 and people will still buy her. She's 100% worth it. That's why I prefer Spirit to bring back older animatronics, because at the time they were a little bit cheaper. So even though if they do a price increase, they're still worth the price compared to the newer animatronics that we get. So yeah, if they bring her back, she's 100% gonna sell quick. People will buy her instantly, and yeah. Yeah. So let me do a close up look on her. This is her face. Her hat. Sometimes her hat tends to cave in. I always have to be fixing that. That's her face. Her bloody nurse outfit. She has no arms. Her arms are gone, so she has like chained up looking things of what's left of her arms. And this is another thing that you have to be careful for. I've seen in a lot of convulsing nurses how the padding of this thing tends to fall off, and you know, mine's luckily hasn't had that issue yet, thank God. But yeah, she has a waist bracket right here that you always have to make sure that it's bent a certain way. You always have to make sure that it's bent on an angle, because if you have it straight, then it's gonna look weird. So yeah, she has a volume control. Her sensor is right here. Her sensor tends to go off easily with any sound or possibly motion. She's gone off a few times when I've walked right past her. So her motion does work good. Her sound works amazingly. And yeah, she has no feet. This is her base. That's her base. If she was made today, like if she was remade, they will completely do a way better job on her. They would do a better vase for her. They would do metal poles with the snap-ins instead of these poles that you have to, yeah, they have to put them in, twist them and stuff. I hate that. But yeah, if Tekky was to bring them back, maybe at Fraser Hill Farm, crossing my fingers, she would definitely be updated. But I think that pretty much does it for her. I'm just gonna do a demo of her so you guys can see her in action. Me. Okay, I'm gonna activate her one more time. Alright guys, so I think that does it for this video. I hope you guys like, subscribe, share with others. Stay tuned for more reviews coming soon. Hold on. Not coming soon. Stay tuned for more videos coming out shortly today and stuff. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Stay tuned for more. And yeah.